State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Giants. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Dances by him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. Leading the charge in quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Stafford going to put it up right away. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Play action. Stafford. Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kayvon Thibodeau. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the
throwing. Winston. Over the middle here to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And completes it again to Metcalf. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready? Black, do that.
Jameis again. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now we're into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Stafford going to give this one to Corn. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. Fight and throw. Trucks over him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Giants.
Ready?
to Samuel on the quick throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A.J. Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we go. Two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right. You love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
First down.
Here's Stanford. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Stanford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Here's Stafford. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense and Jameis Winston set to take over once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Winston. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That's complete, right around the 8. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st down, here's Scatterboo. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready? Move away.
To throw is Winston. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. To throw is Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21-0 our score after 1.
First down,
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set!
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the 50, it's Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're stirring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now.
in formation for the Rams.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Winston. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Winston now. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a carry for Allen. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Winston. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
Ready.
Now Winston. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 28-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Back to throw. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Stafford. He's getting his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 18. That's good.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now Stafford looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing to Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams get a bit closer. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and Braylon Allen getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Throwing, Winston. Man open left side is Brown. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Jameis to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
5 on the 50. Black 25. 5-0. Green 17. Green 17.
To throw, Winston. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Winston towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. It's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Miles Boykin, 69 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense and the veteran A.J. Brown set to go to work once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because
to the right side and intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2nd down and 8.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Stafford. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal. Rams.
In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. And now Stafford's going to move him around. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Stafford over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Miles Boykin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. A nice little juke. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we enter the final slate of games of the regular season, he's trying to hold on and capture the crown as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Stafford. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got the hookup downfield to Boykin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Miles Boykin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. From the gun, Winston. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Winston. Got him in. It's Brown. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Winston. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's got it. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he would.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Ooh, the juke. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Giants. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the 3rd part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Now for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They start the second half here with Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw is Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Stafford. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Samuel. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Winston. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down.
This is Samuel. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Winston. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
On the play. And the Giants first down.
Now Winston. Quick hitch, complete. It's Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
And 7 at the 9-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Allen. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Giants 62. Rams 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Again to Williams, running right. He finds some open field here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Play action. Stafford. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Now Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. 35. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Winston now. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Black, what is that? Where do we go?
Up the middle, it's Vaughn. Past the 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Three yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate, right?
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Braylon Allen with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when you look across across any team. All right? The body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route, too.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now it's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Oh, heck of a move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to speed things up here.
10 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
To throw is Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing. Winston. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Flip it. Follow. White. Green, 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To throw, Winston. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now a first carry for them. And a loose football. And now the Rams, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And New York set to take the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Flag, what do that?
A little juke. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Winston. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run. This is Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Braylon Allen punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Now Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Winston. Oh, he's hit. He runs the football. Put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Taking it right down Broadway. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams from 8 yards out. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. Fights through and now a crease. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Winston. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got it. It's Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the draw. Here's Allen. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1. Brings up
from the gun, Winston. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Well, the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll run again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Third and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
Black 25. Stop.
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by A.J. Epinesa. Turnover on down.
To throw is Stafford.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 37. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
At the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
To the air again, Stafford. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Now Stafford. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
7 yards.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, 51 yards. Winston to throw for it. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And the Rams, first down.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's caught here by Adams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Open man is Samuel, complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Down the left sideline. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards. Here's Allen. And he will take it on in for the Giant touchdown. Braylon Allen taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
Throwing is Stafford. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This looks like a free play for Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A.J. Brown with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
20.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, they make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss. A perfect 17-0 on the regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for L.A., they finish up the regular season with a mark of 12-5. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.